Before this video ends, your life will still be moving forward. The question is, will you, right now, somewhere on this planet, someone with less talent, less intelligence, and fewer opportunities than you is winning, not because they are special, but because they refuse to stay asleep in their own life. So listen carefully. This is not just another motivational speech. This might be the moment you remember for the rest of your life. Wake up, not tomorrow, not next Monday, not when you finally feel confident. Now! Your life is not warming up. It is not waiting backstage. It is already on stage. And whether you realize it or not, you are performing. Here is the truth most people spend decades avoiding. Nobody is coming to save you. No perfect partner, no flawless plan, no sudden explosion of confidence. Just you and the standards you choose to live by. The frightening part, one day you will look back and realize freedom was always available, but discipline was required. Let me shake you for a moment. The world does not slow down because your heart is tired. It does not pause because rejection bruised your confidence. It does not negotiate with your fear. While you hesitate, someone else is building strength. While you scroll, someone else is sharpening their future. While you wait for a sign, someone else became the sign. Let that sink deep into your mind. Talent is common. Relentless self-belief is rare. But listen, this matters. If you've been struggling lately, if you feel lost, if you secretly wonder whether you are falling behind, you are not weak for feeling that. You are human. Every person you admire has stood exactly where you are. Confused, doubtful, uncertain, staring at the ceiling late at night, asking, am I wasting my life? The difference is not that they were fearless. The difference is that they refused to stay where fear placed them. They moved anyway, and you will too. That voice telling you to stay comfortable is not protecting you. It is imprisoning you. Comfort has buried more dreams than failure ever has. Growth feels like friction. Transformation feels disruptive. Becoming someone new will always feel unfamiliar. But staying the same when you know you are meant for more, that is the real tragedy. Admiral William H. McRaven once said, if you want to change the world, start by making your bed. Sounds simple? It is not. It is proof that you can command your behavior instead of negotiating with excuses. Greatness is never a single moment. It is a pattern. Small disciplines repeated when no one is watching. Most people are not stopped by obstacles. They are stopped by boredom, by repetition, by the slow, quiet grind that does not reward you immediately. But hear this clearly. Your invisible days are building your visible future. One day people will call you lucky, completely unaware of the thousands of mornings you showed up without applause. Let me tell you about someone history almost forgot. Claudette Colvin was 15 years old when she refused to give up her seat on a segregated bus. 9 months before Rosa Parks, no movement behind her, no promise that anyone would remember her name. Yet when the moment demanded courage, she did not move. Courage does not wait for recognition. It acts when your soul says, enough. So ask yourself honestly, where in your life are you still shrinking when your spirit is asking you to expand? Stop waiting to feel ready. You will never feel fully ready. Readiness is a myth invented by hesitation. Confidence is not what comes before action. Action is what creates confidence. Move first, clarity follows. Mountaineer Junko Tabe, the first woman to summit Everest, once said that technique and ability alone do not get you to the top. It is the willpower that matters. Understand this deeply. Your will is more powerful than your circumstances. Your persistence is stronger than your mood. And your future is being shaped by what you do today, not what you promise yourself you will do tomorrow. Let me be brutally honest with you now. If you keep choosing easy, your life will stay hard. But if you choose hard things, your life will become powerful. Every workout you almost skipped, every difficult conversation you avoided, every risk you were afraid to take. That is where your new identity is waiting. Not inside comfort, inside courage. There comes a moment in every person's life that divides them forever. The very moment they stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start declaring, watch what I do with it. Pain is not your enemy. Wasted pain is. Turn it into fuel. David Goggins warns, you are in danger of living a life so comfortable and soft that you will die without ever realizing your true potential. Average is seductive. Average is safe. Average is extremely crowded. But something inside you already knows you were not built for crowded spaces. That restlessness you feel, that quiet dissatisfaction, that inner voice whispering, there must be more. That is not anxiety. That is your higher self refusing to be ignored. So look at your life. Honestly, where are you playing small? Where are you negotiating with excuses? Where are you pretending you still have plenty of time? You don't. None of us do. Time is beautifully indifferent. It keeps moving, whether you rise or remain the same. Author Annie Dillard wrote, how we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives. Not someday, not eventually, today. Your habits are votes for the person you are becoming. So vote carefully and hear this deeply. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are not too late. As long as you are breathing, your story is still being written. But you must decide, not wish, not hope, decide. Starting today, move like your future is watching. Speak like your words carry weight. Train your mind like being average is not an option. Walk like you know exactly who you are becoming. And most importantly, keep going when it stops being exciting. Anyone can sprint when motivation is high. Legends are built on the days they wanted to quit, but didn't. One day, sooner than you think, you will meet the version of yourself that your daily choices are creating. Make sure they look at you with gratitude, not disappointment. So wake up to your responsibility. Wake up to your strength. Wake up to the urgency of your one wild and irreplaceable life. No one is coming to rescue you when you are exhausted. No one is coming to rebuild your life when it falls apart. And no one is coming to save you from the consequences of staying the same. The hard truth, most people are too busy fighting their own battles to notice yours. So if you collapse, if you break, if you quit, the world will not stop spinning. Morning will still come. People will still move forward. Opportunities will still pass by. Without you, this is not meant to scare you. It is meant to wake you up. Because the moment you realize no one is coming is the exact moment you become dangerous. Dangerous to your excuses. Dangerous to your old limits. Dangerous to the version of you that kept waiting. Stop waiting. Stop hoping someone will hand you the life you dream about. Stand up, even if your legs shake, even if your chest feels heavy, even if no one claps for you. Stand up anyway. Save yourself, not because no one cares, but because your life is too important to place in someone else's hands. And here is the shift most people never make. The day you stop looking for a savior is the day you become one. Your pain becomes fuel. Your discipline becomes power. Your persistence becomes identity. Say it. Good. That's fine. You need courage. You need discipline. You need to begin. So staying focused right now, because years from now, you will either say, I'm glad I started, or I wish I had. And that decision is being made today.